What's going on, everybody? Hang on a second. Alright, much better. What's going on, everybody? This is the Wheeze. I just had to take off a headphone. Uh, there's a little icon on my screen right now that I can hear myself in the headphones. So I'm like, yep, nope, that's not going to work. So, what's going on? This is the Wheeze. And today we've got something special going on. I completely forgot that I had this remote app on my Mac to be able to play PlayStation 4 games. So I was like, you know what? I want to do something special. Let's jump a few generations high, and we're going to do PlayStation 4. I'm just going to take you through a game of Madden 17. I know the new Madden just came out recently, but I don't usually get the Madden games. I get them every year, but I get them at a very discounted price. I usually get them around the Super Bowl time, which is about January, February time frame. By then, it's already, 5, 6 months old and about 5, 6 months away from the new game coming out. But I'm not really a big Madden person. I don't really go for too much Madden. So, and I don't really play too much. I'll play the occasional game just because I like playing the football games. But for today, we are doing Madden 17, so here we go. I've already started Oh, excuse me, a little burp. I already started the sequence for the game, so that way it's already gone through the loading screen. Now I'm just, gonna have it checking system storage and loading my profile. What's going on, everybody? Hang on a second. Alright, much better. What's going on, everybody? This is the Wheeze. I just had to take off a headphone. There's a little icon on my screen right now that I can hear myself in the headphones. So I'm like, yep, nope, that's not going to work. So, what's going on? This is the Wheeze. And today we've got something special going on. I completely forgot that I had this remote app on my Mac to be able to play PlayStation 4 games. So I was like, you know what? I want to do something special. Let's jump a few generations high, and we're going to do PlayStation 4. I'm just going to take you through a game of Madden 17. I know the new Madden just came out recently, but I don't usually get the Madden games. I get them every year, but I get them at a very discounted price. I usually get them around the Super Bowl time, which is about January, February time frame. By then, it's already, 5, 6 months old and about 5, 6 months away from the new game coming out. But I'm not really a big Madden person. I don't really go for too much Madden. So, and I don't really play too much. I'll play the occasional game just because I like playing the football games. But for today, we are doing Madden 17, so here we go. I've already started Oh, excuse me, a little burp. I already started the sequence for the game, so that way it's already gone through the loading screen. Now I'm just, gonna have it checking system storage and loading my profile. Now, PlayStation 4 has pretty much gotten me all excited for games. I mean, PlayStation 3 was great, and being able to tell a lot of good stories, because most of the games were on Blu-ray disc. When PlayStation 4 came out back in 2013, the fact that, like I said, I usually don't get the next Madden until about Super Bowl time. Um, so let's just, we're gonna play now. Just gonna do a game. And let's see. I'm just gonna select a random team. Hey, Washington Redskins. Yeah, we'll go with them. Uh, so I'm gonna be home just because of the fact that I like being at Gillette. Gillette is a good stadium. I did security for them last season for the 2016 season. And I had a great group of people that I worked with when I was up there, so it definitely. What's going on, everybody? Hang on a second. Alright, much better. What's going on, everybody? This is the Wheeze. I just had to take off a headphone. There's a little icon on my screen right now that I can hear myself in the headphones. So I'm like, yep, nope, that's not going to work. So, what's going on? This is the Wheeze. And today we've got something special going on. I completely forgot that I had this remote app on my Mac to be able to play PlayStation 4 games. So I was like, you know what? I want to do something special. Let's jump a few generations high, and we're going to do PlayStation 4. I'm just going to take you through a game of Madden 17. I know the new Madden just came out recently, but I don't usually get the Madden games. I get them every year, but I get them at a very discounted price. I usually get them around the Super Bowl time, which is about January, February time.
Good one on tap here between the Washington Redskins and the New England Patriots. And we say hi again, everybody. Brendan Gaudin here as we count down to kickoff. I turn to my partner, that's Charles Davis. And Charles, Larry pointed out in the open, we've got a pretty good matchup of wide receivers here this afternoon, don't we?
As people will notice, I'm not really talking, I'm just listening to the commentary, which is pretty well done. Kick middle and the return.
They love spotlight as well. They want the football, they want the attention.
All right, let's go.
Lewis to return. Take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
It's not bad, 16 yards.
And Tom Brady brings out the New England Patriots. This is
GOAT.
Dan Charles, who's going to turn 40 on August 3rd. We know what just happened, another Super Bowl ring for him. But up around that age of 40, that's where we think quarterbacks, the tank is empty. What does he have left?
He's actually moved the line even more, hasn't he? Remember we used to think 35? It was that time, and Tom Brady keeps moving it up. I think he's got plenty left because, number one, he absolutely loves the game. He's lost none of that zest. His workout regimen, his diet, all those things put it together. He's flexible. He takes hits, and he keeps moving. It's absolutely unbelievable. I think he can win another Super Bowl or two before he retires, and I can't believe I've actually said that. He shouldn't be able to do it. I just remember him telling me in November of 2015.
That's an impressive offensive line.
I see no end for him.
And the
backs and
boys,
receivers.
The
Gronk.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
All right, here we go.
Brady to throw on second down. And a first hookup with his all-pro
Got
tight
it.
end, Rob Gronkowski. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Gronkowski may have had to miss the Super Bowl with the injury, but he was active in that parade, and now he's back on the field. And I'll tell you what, something you mentioned to me is that he was a big cheerleader for his teammates. Never hung
white
his head
man
through the
can
injury,
jump.
Celebrated with him all the way through the title.
We've seen superstars in the past, when their team does well without them, they're happy, but they recede into the background, right? They get out of the way because it does hurt them a little bit. They do have pride. They want to feel like, hey, without me, they may take a little bit of a step back. But with Gronk, you never saw that. You saw him with him every step of the way, cheering his team on, happy for their success. They went 11-0 without him in 2016. But I know they don't want to try it again. They want the big fella back.
Chris Baker in there to drop it.
Yeah, I always get
And
sick
it'll be a
every
loss
now
of
and then.
about 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Trent Murphy's number one attribute is playing against the run, but he continues to work hard on his pass rush skills.
Yeah, gotta give him a little personality, right? Third and 18. Wonderful.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. To throw, it's Brady.
Oh!
In the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Whitner. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard
That's right. Boo.
line.
Boo,
They
Foxborough.
told us
Boo!
repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were
That was
above
actually a pretty
all
good
week
catch
long,
on
pointing
them.
out to their defense. Then
Not
the
too
other
happy, though.
defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Coach's suggestion. What I usually like to do is I like to.
Following the interception, Cousins. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun
What I like to do is I
Jackson.
like to play with
11 yards
the
for number 11.
lineman first and then
Some
go,
think the teams really won't throw us
you
in
know,
that route
back,
unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature
trying to
him.
get that
But sometimes the little guys,
sack.
they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
The first carry down for Rob Kelly. Stays on his feet. He showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. It's a pickup of 4 to bring up second down.
It's like a good novel, man. From undrafted free agent to leading rusher for his team, the Rob Kelly story in 2016.
You're right. Matt Jones had 460. He led it by a wide margin to Kelly, 704. The question I have for you, what do you see from Fat Rob now going forward?
I think that he can be the lead runner for them because he does an excellent job in pass protection, a skill not many backs have.
32.
And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
All right,
But when he can
got
make a play
this.
himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try to run for Kelly, and he's going to get
First
the
down.
first down as they bring him down at the 23.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive
This is
line
why I
is
don't
winning
play
at the
online.
Because
I would get schooled by all those Madden players.
The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop. And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down.
All right, we're coming into the first quarter. 3rd and 5.
So an even first quarter on the scoreboard, but the threat of points on the horizon. 0-0 our score, and we'll return to Foxborough after this.
Even commercials in a video game.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Oh,
Back
good
live,
lord.
Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. Cousins to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh!
Into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Chris Thompson from 17 yards out. And
Not
the
cool.
Redskins are able to strike for 6. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. So that drive 7 plays in length, and it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown.
Well, who doesn't like a comeback story?
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Oh, that's a long kick.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Hey, trophy earned.
Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions, and boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White,
Let's go,
Lewis,
Coach.
guys you just wouldn't
Suggestions.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James?
Are you kidding me?
5th-round pick out of Wisconsin. Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
Brady now to throw.
All right, Gronk again.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. Look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Brady now on 1st down. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And
all right, Edelman.
Before reaching the 45-yard line. Last year for Edelman, just below 100 receptions, 98, over 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns. And, you know, this is a guy that gets a lot of pub for being that perfect receiver for Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. What's his role going forward?
I think his role going forward is to be a bona fide #1 receiver.
So I know everybody's probably wondering what's going on with North Carolina. Right now, I'm just chilling, trying to. Oh, no! Oh!
Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall.
So not cool. So right now we're on the verge of another hurricane coming up the East Coast with Florida and Georgia. So far today, my governor of North Carolina, he declared the state of emergency for the entire state starting tomorrow morning. I've already decided on a plan as far as in the case of an evacuation, where am I going to go, and so I've already figured that out. Now it's just pretty much a wait and see if they give that order. We'll see about that. Oh, come on. Got him. Wow, there's a big loss.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Oh, that's right. Got him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Only lost a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
But hey, it's still stopping. Gotta still stop him.
My thought process as a coordinator, get the ball in the hands of my best player and see if I can salvage anything out of this drive. An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. 3rd and long for Cousins. And he drops this off to Thompson.
Fumble. Oh.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
All right, we got a punt.
Now on
2-minute
down, the
warning.
2014 NFL leader is a rookie in yards per punt. Tressway on to kick it. Back deep.
Last 2 minutes of the first half. They are up.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Bring it back out to the 20.
Partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part on offense, all right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady.
Nice.
It's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right.
Hold off on calling a timeout.
New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4, and that helped them with the number 1 ranked defense as well.
Now Brady. Amendola catching it left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Don't know why I would have to call a timeout. I went out of bounds. Should have stopped the clock.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
4 down. Wait, 20.
Let's go.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down.
What the?
Intercepted the 3rd time. Picked off by Trent Murphy. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Nowadays, many defensive lines are coached to play the run on their way to the quarterback, and that's exactly what they did.
Now let's go. Green 39.
That was 2nd down throw for Cousins. Caught on the right side, Reed. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
3rd and 15.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout.
One more down and they'll punt it.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Now Cousins. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Oh, what
and
the hell?
Judge stop his walk. That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
I call shenanigans.
One set. Box number 12. Wait, 20. 53.
From the gun, it's Brady. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
40 seconds left. 2nd and 15.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Yep, just wasted my last timeout, but hey.
So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
20.
Shotgun now for Brady. And Amendola with a catch. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Going deep here. He's got a man. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Thanks, Brandon.
Got a good catch, but of course now with it being halftime, and because I received it in the first, during the kickoff of the first quarter, I'm going to be kicking it off at the start of the 2nd half.
Midway through the first quarter, under pressure here on the pass is picked off. The interception
Yeah.
made by Whitner ending the drive.
I don't want to look at my failures. I already know that.
Apparently, we are set for the 3rd quarter of action already.
Trying to. Alright, so let's.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
Whatever happens,
action
just
here
pushing
in quarter number 3.
X. You
And
know,
that'll carry
they
over
always
the
have
back line of the end
to do
zone for a
this new
touchback.
mechanic now where you gotta aim it, and then you gotta get the time it right, line it up, you gotta time it up again to line up the other line. It's just a real big pain. It's like, why can't it just be like the good old days of just pushing one button and that's it?
Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
At least they didn't flag me.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with
I would have created an offsides if
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around.
if the
Excellent
refs
blocking.
was caught
The
it.
guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run the option left. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
This is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Officially no gain
Stopped
on the
him.
play, and it's 2nd down.
No loss, but
A well-executed
again,
blitz,
stop.
no doubt. Great job by the linebacker.
Just need to
Maybe
stop
the
him.
quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw, Cousins. Well, this is caught by Jackson. First down at about the 38. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running back quicker than ever before.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
stop him again. I can get a punt.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And not what he was hoping for.
Bring it out to the 20.
Hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them
right.
on defense.
That didn't do too well on game 2.
Go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or do you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
And complete on the right side to Bennett. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
You know what?
Timeout. Whistle at a
I only got 1 yard. Why am I going to punt it?
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
Gonna do it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Here's the battering.
Got it. Go, 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 go!
20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette Blount, 70 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. When they dialed up that 4th down run, something tells me they didn't envision it hitting all the way up in the end zone.
Yeah, I need to calm down. My the application was detecting feedback just because I was excited.
Everyone pressing the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's not much help on the backside there.
If you pop through, there's no one back there, and we just witnessed it there. A long sprint to the end zone. Probably looking around wondering, where did everyone go?
All right.
And an important one that
it's good.
Is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends in a touchdown run by LeGarrette Blount. to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This will be taken very short.
Nice.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Harmon.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to get the rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
35 minutes. Didn't think it was going to take this long to play a game.
You're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense.
I always knew that I'm going to be needing more time for like PlayStation 4 games. Or even PlayStation 1 and 2 games. Just because of the fact that most of them are story-based. And
watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes,
so I knew it was going to be a little bit more time, but I didn't think a football game, just to show off PlayStation 4 would be, or at least my skills in Madden would take this long.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins.
Nice, got the sack. Give me that ball back. I want a ball. I want a ball.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with the game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I want to know why I didn't get the football.
And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one.
Really?
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, they seem to be loving the touchbacks.
They worked their way back out onto the field, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage?
Oh,
let's see what they come
thank
up with.
God.
Pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. They call it a gain of 19.
Gronk's my man.
Moves the chains.
And he's the epitome of what we call the
I just really need to move the chains and continue with short passes just so I can get it to the end zone. Hell, even a field goal will win this game for me.
They slot Gronkowski outright. On 1st down, Brady.
What?
A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
All right, so let me just get the ball back again.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
A give. This is Kelly. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
All right, so where'd the flag come from? Nice. Yeah,
so
we'll
a
accept
little
that.
grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Even score late in the 4th. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up. On the run, it's Kelly. Trucks through him.
Oh, man.
Really?
Right through him.
It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
I don't even know if you guys can hear the clicking of my controller.
when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along
It's just because I'm always going with the circle,
really
trying
to
to
be
change
conscious of the
players.
clock here, as it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. On play action, Cousins.
Oh,
By Jackson. Touchdown.
of course.
Deshaun Jackson, 39 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
Buckle up tight, partner. We've got a huge finish ahead of us.
Absolutely. That touchdown puts them ahead by a score as we hit the 2-minute warning. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
All right, fine. Bring it back to the 25th.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They start on the ground here with Blunt.
Go. Oh, what?
And the Redskins scoop it. And his guys are
Bull.
at the 39-yard line. Time for a break.
Wow.
We'll come back, see what fires after this. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
That's right. Give me my ball back.
After reviewing the play, the rating on the field is reversed.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Brady now on first down. And
What?
the collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one goes for 24 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy
As you can see, I'm doing a lot of Hail Marys right
And
now.
that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still,
All right,
at some
I'm gonna
point
try
in the
something
game,
else.
you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. 10 yards still left on second down.
I mean, I'm on their side of the field, so I'm doing okay.
Blunt, the lone running back. Back to throw. And complete on the right side.
Nice.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a toss play to Blunt. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him up?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Come on.
Carry for the shifty
What the?
Dion's. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw.
Really? What's going on, everybody? Hang on a second. Alright, much better. What's going on, everybody? This is the Wheeze. I just had to take off a headphone. There's a little icon on my screen right now that I can hear myself in the headphones. So I'm like, yep, nope, that's not going to work. So, what's going on? This is the Wheeze. And today we've got something special going on. I completely forgot that I had this remote app on my Mac to be able to play PlayStation 4 games. So I was like, you know what? I want to do something special. Let's jump a few generations high, and we're going to do PlayStation 4. I'm just going to take you through a game of Madden 17. I know the new Madden just came out recently, but I don't usually get the Madden games. I get them every year, but I get them at a very discounted price. I usually get them around the Super Bowl time, which is about January. What's going on, everybody? Hang on a second. Alright, much better. What's going on, everybody? This is the Wheeze. I just had to take off a headphone. There's a little icon on my screen right now that I can hear myself in the headphones. So I'm like, yep, nope, that's not going to work. So, what's going on? This is the Wheeze. And today we've got something special going on. I completely forgot that I had this remote app on my Mac to be able to play PlayStation 4 games. So I was like, you know what? I want to do something special. Let's jump a few generations high, and we're going to do PlayStation 4. I'm just going to take you through a game of Madden 17. I know the new Madden just came out recently, but I don't usually get the Madden games. I get them every year, but I get them at a very discounted price. I usually get them around the Super Bowl time, which is about January, February time frame. By then, it's already, 5-6 months old and about 5-6 months away from the new game coming out. But I'm not really a big Madden person. I don't really go for too much Madden. So, and I don't really play too much. I'll play the occasional game just because I like playing the football games. But for today, we are doing Madden 17, so here we go. I've already started Oh, excuse me, a little burp. I already started the sequence for the game, so that way it's already gone through the loading screen. Now I'm just, going to have it checking system storage and loading my profile. Now, PlayStation 4 has pretty much gotten me all excited for games. I mean, PlayStation 3 was great, and being able to tell a lot of good stories, because most of the games were on Blu-ray disc. When PlayStation 4 came out back in 2013,